Let's hear it from my brother Shawn, y'all. Let's hear it. Show some love.
Appreciate that. Oh, Lord. How y'all doing tonight?
All right.
Like I said, I'm a home native from York. This is my hometown right here. And I love my city, and I love everyone in my city. So with that being said, we're going to get straight into it. So now, how many of y'all remember back in the day when y'all get whooping with switches? Oh man, them was some of the worst whoopings in my life. I'm still terrorized from them. You know? And not just an ordinary, normal whooping. I'm talking about the ones that'll hit you across your back and you just go to sing and you just, wow. I know I've been changed. And what your mama say? Boy, you better shut up before I give you something to cry about. I'm talking about beating so bad, me and my siblings in a room, feeling like this the sickest. I's not gonna get beat no more like that. We's going to grandma's house tonight. Is you ready? Yes. Alright, then another thing is, I don't know if y'all can relate to it, but them EBT cards, oh man. I have me one of those EBT cards that feel like a black card. I'm talking about I go up in the grocery store. I got, let me get $500 on number chicken. Get nothing but chicken, no sides, number chicken. And that'll be it right there. And like I say, thank y'all for your time. I appreciate everything. Y'all have a great night. My name is Shawn.
Good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
Of course, I'm Bernice Nixon. I'm a retired educator here in Sumter County, and now I'm very passionate about our children still. So I go around and talk about drugs, underage drinking to our young people.
Okay.
So what I would like to do, and I wasn't going to draw anything or paint anything, but I did. So I want you to take a moment and just glance at this picture here. You sort of have to hold it slant so they can understand what it is. I used to teach art, you all, that sometimes, so I did the best I could do. There's Washington over there. But I want you to take for a moment, like I told my children, just give me your undivided attention.
Okay.
And I want you to just think for a second about what I'm going to say, because this affects everyone in this room. When God created us, He gave us a choice. Is that correct? And then we had to choose between good and what? Evil. And throughout life, we have to choose. And sometimes the best choice, the choice that we take, is really not the best choice. So Robert Frost, he's a poet of the 20th century. And if you all remember in high school, you probably had to read this poem, this poetry from Robert Frost. He was born in California back in the 1800s. And the title of the poetry is The Road Not Taken. Mm-hmm. The Road Not Taken, and I think you're probably familiar with that. So I found that in my painting, I tried to do two roads. Like you come to a road in your life and you don't know which path to take. And you don't have to be old like me to understand that you make decisions according to how you feel at that time. And you say, I want to take this road, but then again, I might take this road. Because if you take the road that you choose, you may not get the opportunity to come back and do what? Take the second road. So you have to make the best choice that you can. So this poem, it says, the road not taken. Two roads diverged into a yellow wood. And sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps a better claim, because it was grassy and it had no wear. though as for that passing there, had warned them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, and leaves no steps had trodden black. Think about that. Sometimes you take the road that you think no one else has traveled down. Yet knowing how leads on the way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged into woods. I took the one less traveled, and that had made all the difference. And he made a quote after he did this. He said, in 3 words, he can sum up everything that has happened in his life. And those 3 words are, life, it goes on. And I quote, it goes on. No matter what we do in life, no matter what end or what road we decide to take, life what?
Goes on.
Goes on. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Bernice. Let's give one more round of applause for Bernice. So please show her some love, Miss Mary. Come on up, Miss Mary.
Hello, everyone.
All right.
I want to read 2 of my poems, and one of them is days like this. It's raining, but on a little bit. Look how the raindrop changes when the sun hits it. But Mama said there were days like this. I got a present from an admirer. He gave it to me just to see me smile. But Mama said there be days like this. My present is like no other. A present I've ever seen. It's a present that fits for a king. But Mama said there be days like this. My admirer saw I needed something in my life, so he gave me the chance to be someone's wife. But Mama said there be days like this. My admirer saw that was good. Then he said, I don't know, maybe I should. He reached out and touched my heart, and that's when I opened my eyes to this deck of cards. Each one is special in its own way. I took the time to learn how to play the game of life. Each one had a special place, especially those with the faith. But Mama said, there'll be days like this. Now this one, I just wrote it, and I'm pretty proud of it, so just be patient with me. And it goes, the title of it, what you mean you're grown? You're not grown yet. If you were grown, then you don't have to go on and on about being grown. Other than you shout, I'm grown. Let your actions speak on their own. If you're grown, it speaks louder than words when you have to announce, I'm grown. Then somewhere down the line, something went wrong. But let you tell it, you're grown. Oh, and don't let somebody call you little girl or hey boy. You forget you're grown and let them steal all your joy. But you say, I'm grown. I'm pretty proud there. This is blooming flowers. The flowers are blooming, but at the same time, your heart is glooming. For the loss you feel, don't let it make you ill. For the loss you feel, we all know that that's God's will. See, we all know God knows best, for he took your loved one and laid them to rest. Okay, here's one. Look at me. Watch me. I'm no different from anyone you see. Listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. I just might say something to help you one day. Look at me with your mind's eye. You might find that the limit goes no further than the sky. Listen to me, and I might be part of the team we. Pay attention and watch me, and you'll see I'm no different from you or anyone you see.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's hear it out. Let's get some love for Miss Mary. Miss Mary, thank you for your words of wisdom. Do you have any way for anybody to get in contact with you in case they want to build with you? Social media, email.
Get in touch with me at maryzeno61@gmail.com.
Period.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's get some finger snaps from Miss Mary. All right.
Thank you to the Cohen for having me.
All right.
I have a poem. Who would you be if you knew you could fly? Fly amongst the clouds, bare flesh to the sun, free to fail, welcome to run. Would you? And when you have lived, skim the limits, they said. So as wings to a swimmer and skin into a grinner, no better than the other. Oh, a call comes from the sea, closer, the blue grows to my feet. Impact imminent, brace and save face. What's next? Shall I wear the net around my neck? Could you bring your heart to bed if you knew your fate was set? Death. Borders once transcended, now ensnare me. Those too near the ground tend to scare me. Wicked traps, quiet enforcers, nimble as evil could be. Yet do they know wet wings still catch air? Should I not have the power to flare, tie a string and let me float? I just want the wind, freedom to lose and freedom to sin. I'll come when it's my turn to die, but for now let it burn, where I shall fly.
Patricia, y'all. Let's show some love for Miss Patricia.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I am Unique Treasures. We have all handmade items. We have the charcuterie boards, which are handmade. They are actually made from walnut, maple, and we have some hickory boards as well. But we also have the handmade journals, which are done locally here in Sumter County, out in a small area called Epps, Alabama. We have available satin caps, handmade jams, jellies. Also, we have monogram towels. Some are hand painted, some are just regular towels. But we also have the famous flower sack towels available, which are fairly large. And you can reach me at uniquetreasuresboutique@gmail.com on Facebook and on Instagram.
So she's a visual artist also, but I'm gonna let her talk about herself because she has a lot to give.
Hi everybody. My name is Fashayla. I'm an artist. I paint and I sew. This is one of my artworks. I'm sorry, I don't have no current pieces. This is an older piece. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but this is one of my pieces. And I also just made this jacket I have on like completely from scratch. Just finished it today, so. I'm also always with the Coleman Center, so y'all can keep up with me here. All my social medias is just my first name, Fashayla, Fashayla.
Beautiful.
And I also wrote a poem for today, and it's called Enjoy the Funk. Gather in the center, cats prowling in it. Perimeter comes area. The soul is bound to hysteria. A man with control sits high, hips swing low, feet move in rhythm, people feel the flow. Do not sit in chain, our people are already been restrained. Get in the groove, child, allow yourself to move. Let the DJ make way for problems to be lifted away. Sweat out the problems and troubles of this life. Fulfill every move with strife. Do you want to be in a good funk or a bad funk? The I don't know if I'm going to make it funk or the rhythmic, expressive fun funk? Ain't no time to decide. The brakes won't subside. Nobody's stopping their groove, so make a move. See, we don't fake no funk. We don't sit and suck. See, the funk is so real, it can make the numbest man feel. Embrace the funk. Boogie on down. Rock to the rhythm of the funky sound. And when death calls, ain't no hugging on walls. So just dance while you got the chance. Enjoy the funk. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
I'm going to read a poem that my aunt wrote. And the name of it is What is Love? I have been beat down all my life. Always the one to make the sacrifice. As a child, my cry was never heard. As a teenager, never to find love. Now as a woman, never finding the love. Or the words and still never to be heard. I have always heard, no pain, no gain. I have suffered all the pain I can endure and found what I thought was love. I thought I had it in you. I have searched in a boy who is now a man. At least that's what I tell myself. I have cried about this with no tears left. What is love? I need to know. So I can know if it's ever at my door. I can't go on pretending to know I am not that secure in my life. I wish I knew where I started. I have searched out there, now I am searching in my heart. Every time someone walk away, they take a piece of me with them. I need to get back what I have lost and to get back the part that was to toss away like sand and desert floor, to regain trust within myself and to find no more. So how can I sum this up? To look at what half empty or half full in my cup. Know a whole picture is worth 1,000 words, and a heart that's full of love, that is given freely without distress, is better than diamonds, more precious than gold, especially when love starts to unfold. As a child, I cried out. As a teenager, just trying to figure out what it's about. Now as a woman, the same distress, hurt and pain, all the rest. I think love is just a test, and all we can do is do our best.
That's right.
So I'm a visual artist here. So if you want to find me, you can reach me on Instagram, Nita Russell Art, or Facebook. And I'm also on Twitter. And I'm currently setting up my Etsy, so you can reach me on that as well. Thank you.
All right.
Shawn.
How y'all doing once again? I know I got up here earlier and did a little comedy, but I also do spoken word as well. And right now, as I don't have a title from it, so I'm going strictly from the top of my head as I speak. And it goes a little something like this. They wonder why I can't get out the streets. You want to know why I can't get out the streets? Because so many of our kids dying from senseless crime. So many gang members going off the limb and crashing out. I'm the one on the front line that can talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime, and get them to stop the violence. That's why I can't get out the streets. Because in order to get to the streets, you have to be in the streets. In order to get to our kids, you have to talk to our kids. If you've never been through it and you've never seen it, You don't know what to say, they don't respond to that. So with that being said, the reason why I'm in these streets is to do the right thing so any of our kids will not die from senseless crime and they're able to live their life and become better men and better women. Thank you.
All right. No, that's right.
She has very dynamic work, but I'm gonna let her talk about herself. And I'm sorry, Daphne Bowens, what was she? Virgins. Okay, I want to make sure I acknowledge her name right. So let's hear it for Daphne, y'all. She has some information I want to share with y'all, and let's show her some love.
Thank you everyone. As Bosie said, my name is Daphne. Give some respect to my husband's name, Daphne Burgess. So I go by D. Burgess Art, but my name is Daphne Burgess Bowens. I am a fine artist, and I do have some items here today. I'm a painter, I do mixed media work and installations, and I also make jewelry, which I have some on here, on display for you. But first I want to say thank you for having me out here, Coleman Center for the Fine Arts. Thank you, Rose. And I will be here for an artist residency sometime soon with a new collection of work really focused on food and family, specifically in the Black culture, and how it is more than just a meal. It is about ritual and ceremony and celebration. So be on the lookout for that soon. I also have my sister here, Shannon, who also makes jewelry. Check out Pyramid Paint. And we have a gallery also in Moulton, Alabama called Gallery 157. And we've been open now for almost 4 years. The gallery space was meant to be a connector for the community, and we use it as a studio space and welcome folks to come in and work, and alongside myself and my husband, Milton 510 Bowen. Shout out to Milton 510 Fashion, Milton510.com. And we came to Alabama with a mission to focus on artwork and sharing our craft with everyone. So we are just so excited and welcomed by here in York, all wonderful people. So thank you very much. And before I give my social media handles, I have to say, I am one of the worst social media friends you will ever want to have. But if you want to look me up on Instagram, it's D. Burgess Art, on Facebook, my Pinterest, and also coming soon Etsy. So be on the lookout for D. Burgess Art. Thank you.